That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Teams and stuff like that. The playoffs have been super good this year, dog. The playoffs have been. The NBA needed this. The NBA needed like a good playoffs, dude, because like I feel like the brand has been taking such a beating and has suffered so much this year. In the past couple of years, like women's basketball has surpassed it, in my personal opinion, and stuff like that. Like with the whole Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark thing, like it was just going up, bro. Juju Watkins and Paige Bakers and stuff, like it was just going up. And the NBA was like, people was complaining about the flopping. People was complaining about the the load management. People was complaining about the stars not playing. People was complaining about the lack of defense. People was complaining about, you know what I'm saying? Like the NBA was just in a bad spot, to be honest. And this first round of the 2025 NBA playoffs have been so good. Like it's been two series that weren't good. The Grizzlies series, Grizzlies OKC, and on the East, it was Cleveland and Miami. Only two series that weren't good, bro. And I know Orlando just got eliminated, so my preseason pick is done for. I said Orlando versus OKC in the preseason. That's who I had in the finals and stuff like that. It didn't turn out to be that way, obviously, as Orlando just got eliminated. But man, this Pacers game was so good, dude. Overtime happens with Milwaukee. Milwaukee's really fighting back against Indiana as Dame is out for the season with an Achilles tear and stuff like that. So we go into overtime. Overtime happens. The Bucks, they run up their lead thanks to threes from like the complimentary guys, shout out Gary Trent Jr. and stuff like that. They run it up to 7 points with a minute left. The Bucks, Milwaukee ends up giving Indiana with about 34 seconds left a wide open three. And I don't know, for some reason, so it cuts the lead down to 4. And then, it's just they get a stop, another 2 points. Now it's a 2-point game. Then they cut it down to like 1 some way, somehow. And so it's a 1-point game. Ball is thrown to Gary Trent Jr. in the corner. Gary Trent Jr. fumbles the ball in between his legs out of bounds. Indiana comes back the next way. Okay, dribble, running down the clock, 5 seconds. Tyrese Haliburton goes on the elbow. He kind of drives to the lane. Lay in with 1.5 seconds left. Milwaukee has no timeouts. Gary Trent Jr. throws up a prayer at the buzzer, and that's it. And at the time, Haliburton's dad, like, after he hit the shot, he throws up the towel, and the towel has Tyrese Haliburton's face on it. And then so after that, the buzzer sounds, Halliburton's dad runs out on the floor and gets in Giannis' face like, yeah, this is what we do. This is what we do. And Giannis is just looking confused, like, how is a fan on the court right now? Like, where's security? For those of y'all who don't know, like, now the NBA at the end of games, they put a rope around the, you know what I'm saying? Like the little black ropes, like the security lines, or if you go to the movies, the little rope like that. Like they put that up around the court so people don't even go on the court no more after games. Now they don't do that in New Orleans, but in Atlanta they do that after every game. I guess it was just too many people going on the court after games. So it's like the fact that a fan or a spectator ended up on the court, bro, talking face to face trash to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like I don't know how that happens. Like Giannis is one of the faces of the league. Like he's like one of the MVP, multi MVPs and everything like that. Like it's crazy. Halliburton dad is lucky he didn't get slapped 100%. 100%. Like Giannis was looking confused. Like I think in any other situation, Giannis would have hit him, like at least pushed him down or something, because he's a bit older. Like he would at least at the very minimum pushed him down, but he didn't because he just confused. Like, what is this fan doing on the court? Like his dad was on the court. Hold on, I gotta pull it. I gotta pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up because it's just ridiculous, dog. Halliburton. We gonna do it like that. And it's crazy because it was such a good game, but the only thing people gonna be talking about for real, is his dad running out on the court. Man, this picture. First of all, this picture is crazy. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Bro, like, why is you even in this predicament, bro? Like, come on, dog. Like, what are we doing, bro? All right, hold on. I'm trying to look for okay, here it is. So here's the game-winning layup. 1.5 seconds. He pulls out the towel. Yeah, yeah. My son, my son, my son. All right, cool, cool, cool. So now here come the little prayer attempt. Yee. All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. No good, no good. And then the Joker jumps out. How does he end up on the court, bro? The refs ain't stop him. Security don't stop him. Is he ain't a part of the team? He not a part of the organ. How does nobody security don't grab him? Giannis teammate and the TNT camera crew get to the Joker before anybody else. That's unacceptable from the NBA, bro? Honest, that's unacceptable from the NBA. That's not even me being Karen, whatever. Like, that cannot happen, bro. The security parameters, like, what are we doing? It's 21 years after Malice in the Palace, and a fan was just able to do that after a playoff game, after a playoff clincher moment. Where is security? Where are the arena workers? That is ridiculous. That should never happen. That's inexcusable, bro. That's inexcusable. And like the arenas and stuff like that, like I love a lot of my ushers. Like, they cool people. They like family. Oh man, you go to 2-3 games in a row, man. Oh man, y'all matter, but they get you brownies, man. I love ushers and stuff like that. But like, arenas really need to invest in security, bro. Like, invest in this. It need to be somebody when you need to. It need to be somebody who can run out there and get some folks, because it don't make no sense, bro. This makes no sense. Vitali is currently facing 2-3 years just to even get a hearing date, just to even start his trial in the Philippines. When he ran out on the court in America, boy, what they did, they tackled that man immediately. He got banned from the NBA expeditiously. Immediately. It was no ifs, ands, buts about it. How does Tyrese Haliburton's dad just run out on the court all the way out to the dang free throw line in front of one of the biggest faces in the league, multi-time? He ain't even, he behind the 3-point line. This man at Trae Young, right? What is we doing, bro? This man at Karl Anthony Towns, right? What is we doing, bro? Buddy Hill, right? What is we doing, bro? How did he end up out there? Not checked, not a security guard around, bro. You got staffs, you got the referees walking past them, you got the social media NBA people, and you got the communications people. It took his own teammate, Giannis' own teammate, to run up and like, hey, what's going on? That's ridiculous, dog. That's inexcusable. I don't know how that happens, especially in a moment like this. The series just ended. A playoff series just ended. Tyrese Haliburton, an all-star, Olympic gold medalist, hits the game-winning shot with a second and a half, and Milwaukee season is over. One of the top 5-10 faces of the league, most known basketball players in the world right now, has a fan in his face, 5 feet away, 10 feet away from him, yelling at him, being somewhere he's not supposed to be at a time he's not supposed to be there, and he does not get checked. He gets stopped by a teammate, another Milwaukee Bucks player. It's ridiculous. Where is the security? There's no security guards. Even then, at the end of the video, there's no security guard. That's too long, bro. The NBA has to do a better job of that. That's inexcusable. And anyways, let me read the dad saying, I sincerely apologize to Giannis and Milwaukee Bucks and the Pacers organization for my actions following tonight's game. This was not a good reflection on our sport or my son, and I will not make that mistake again. Keep him off of courtside, at least for the next series. Put him 2-3 rows back, 4 rows back. This Flage's brother all over again. Flage's brother jump on the court and it said he was buck. Flage brother was bucking until you seen how tall Camila was. I seen Flage's brother at the at BET last year, and I just said what's up to him because I didn't realize it. I didn't correlate that was her older brother, the same dude that jumped on the court. If I realized it in real time, I would have asked, "Why did you do that?" but I didn't even put 2 and 2 together at it. It'd be interesting to see like how that works out with Malaysia now. Like, do they bring it up? Does Flage brother come to a practice early and like they just address it, the elephant out the room, and then keep hooping? Like, how does that work? Camilla's coming to LSU this Friday. for the entire exhibition of LSU versus Brazil women's national basketball team. I don't know. I think that'll be interesting as well. Okay. Next topic. What we got? We rolling tonight. I can't even hold you. We rolling tonight, baby. All right.
That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.